doing? What you got going on? You busy this morning, this afternoon? You know, this is my midday check-in, midweek check-in. See how y'all doing, what y'all got going on. It's midday check-in. Wait some more people to come in. If you could share it for me, call me darling. So we could talk. We gotta talk, honey. We gotta talk about these coffee dates. We gotta talk about coffee dates. We talk about coffee dates. Would you do a coffee date on the first date? Or would you? I'm doing well. I'm working from home. That's good. Would you do a coffee date on the first date? Now, I haven't done a coffee date on the first date, but I have done coffee dates after we went out on a few dates. So I'm not totally opposed to coffee dates, but I just don't want a coffee date for our first date. I don't want. Yeah. Okay, you would do okay. Would you do a coffee date on your first date, or after a few dates later? I'm opposed to a coffee date on my first date, and I'm gonna tell you all why. And a man confirmed it for me why you shouldn't do a coffee date on your first date. Would you? Okay, yes, I would. Okay, would you do? Everybody that's in here, tell me if you would do a coffee date on your first date, the initial first date. Would you do a coffee date? Let me know. I'm not opposed to coffee dates. I have done coffee dates, but not on my first date. So I had a date with a guy, and on the first date, he brought me a gift, and the gift was valued at $200. It was a Chanel perfume gift set. And the reason why he said he brought me the gift was, and we went to a very nice steakhouse on our first date. The reason why and so men know, if you don't mind doing a coffee date, then fine. But if you're doing a coffee date because you just want to go along with the man that asks you to go out on a date and you just want to go out on a date, then that's different. So don't do it if you don't want to do it, and if you're just doing it to have to go out with somebody. Do it because you don't have a problem doing it. I don't have a problem doing it, but I won't do it on the first. Because first impressions are lasting impressions. That's the best way to get out of a date. Yes. Okay. If you're not feeling them. Okay. Somebody else said that. Somebody else said that over and beyond. Somebody else said that's the quickest way to get out of a date because you can get up and leave. Well, for me, I don't like them. Then yeah, with you know. So I don't know about the first date, but this man, we went out on a date. He said to me, the reason why I bought you such a nice gift is because I know women put in a lot of time to get ready for a date. We do our hair, we do our nails, we get our toes done, we do, we do our makeup. It takes a lot of preparation for us as women to get ourselves together. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money. What is the most expensive date for a woman from overseas who's someone else? John, we serious, okay? We serious over here. We serious over here, John. We real serious over here. Okay? We not doing hamburgers and french fries over a nice conversation. Okay? Just pump your brakes. Have you ever took women out on a coffee date? Hey, woman of wealth, I didn't see you in here. Hey y'all. Go, hey. We talking about coffee dates. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, the guy took me out to a nice house. He met me, and I've told this story before. When I got out the car, he had this Chanel shopping bag in his hand. You know, the show bag they put out, you know, the gift sets in. And he was like, here, this is for you. This was our first date. And I was like, what? What? Chanel? He was like, yes. He said, because now he makes six figures, so it's nothing for him to spend, you know, $300. He said, yeah. He said, because I know that women put in a lot of time to prepare. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. I know women put in a lot of time to prepare for a date. And that's true. We all do. When we know we going out on a date, we get ourselves together. We pull it all together, right? So this particular man was like, you know, thank you for having a date with me. Thank you for the preparation that you put in, you know, to get ready for this date. Thank you for your time. He was showing gratitude, you know. So with that being said, there are men that will take you to a nice steakhouse as opposed to just going to get coffee. If you are uncomfortable with somebody, whether you down at McDonald's for a cup of coffee or you at Ruth Chris for a steak, get up and leave. Don't let the place determine where you are at to end a date. If you are uncomfortable, I don't care where you at, you can leave at any time. You have that right to get up and say, you know what, I'm not feeling comfortable about this, and leave. You have that right to do that. I don't want us to think that we go out. Coffee dates are an easy way to escape when we are not feeling the person that we went out with. I don't care where you at. If you're not feeling them, leave. Leave. So hi Mushroom Queen. Everybody welcome Mushroom Queen in. She says she's new. So I don't have a problem with the coffee dates. So after that, we did go out on a lot of dates. Now, coffee dates is a way, it's like a meet, to me, it's like a meet and greet. You know, it's like a meet and greet. And here's the thing, men invest in what they want. I want to know that you're willing to invest in me. I want to know that you're willing to take the time and plan a date. Isn't it unfair that the ones who show up with the Chanel in the front are compensated for something they lack? Yeah, or something wrong with him. He was definitely compensating for something that was lacking. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. See, I do a coffee date for the first meet and greet. Okay. So, you know, it's just what you feel comfortable with. I just want us to be comfortable. Had my good sis call me today. Well, I call her because I had to ask her a question. And she told me, she say, girl. I said, what? You know, when we start off with that girl. I said, what? She said, girl, I'm on BLK. I said, what's BLK? I said, what? She's 65. I said, what's BLK? She's talking about something. It's a day now. How do you find that? I found it on a commercial. I was watching. They say BLK. I said, what? She said, yeah. She said, I've been talking to this. I'm saying this to say that we out here. No matter what age you are, you can have companionship. She's a widow. She lost her husband last year. They were married for 46 years. She met him when she was 19. She hadn't been with anybody else since she was 19. He passed away, broke my heart. I always would say when women would lose their husbands, and this me, I would say, Lord, why did you leave mine and take that one good husband? I'm just saying that's the way I felt. I said, Lord, why would you take that? You could have had. Yeah. Oh, she said she saw it on the TV ad. She's 65. I saw, and she don't look like it. Nice looking lady. fine, in shape, nice looking woman, attractive. She said, yeah. She said, I met him and we've been talking about a week. And she said, we got a date. He's planning a date and he came all the way from Birmingham. She said, she's so excited. I'm excited for her. She said, I move on because she was saying that right before her husband passed, he had bought her a new wedding set. He had bought her, it was some carrots. And they were telling her children, her grown children, was like, Mom, you need to take that ring off and move on. And she said, Felicia, I just wasn't ready to move on. She said, but I just let him go. She said, I got to try to move on and live my life. And I said, oh, okay, so if you're ready, I said, I'm so happy for you that you are looking for companionship and you're out here dating again. And you want to be in that space again. See, I have, yep. So my good sis, 65, she's out here dating. So it's never too late, y'all. Never. This is what I've been talking about to you all along. It's never, and she's so excited, and I'm so excited for her. I gave her, y'all know I broke it down to her. I gave her all the rules because I don't want her to be green. I say it's just a date. Enjoy yourself. Let people know where you're going. And have a good time. She said, well, we just acquainted. I said, y'all going out on the date. You've been asking him questions and he been asking you questions, right? I said, dating is just collecting information. So now y'all gonna go talk and learn about each other over something to eat. So you're dating. I had to explain because, she's a baby boomer and she may not understand it. I was telling her, make sure your kids know where you at. And I told her about the Find app. I said, make sure you talk to your children, find out, for them to download the Find app so somebody will know where you are. I said, how your kids feel about it? She said they're fine with it. They're excited for it. And I'm excited for it because she's sweet. And they were together since she was 19. She said, oh my goodness. She said, I'm scared. I said, that's natural. I say it's nothing wrong with being scared about something new. That's human. I say just relax. I say just relax and enjoy yourself. She said, but I'm scared. I hadn't been with anybody. She said, I don't really know how to act around another man. I said, you'll be fine. I said, tomorrow call me and let me know how everything went. And she said, I'm going to call you tomorrow. She said, I might text you tonight. I get home to let you know how everything went. But she's excited, but she's scared. And she has all the feels, and that's normal. And I love that for us. I love that we are out here dating. She's a widow. Hell, if her husband would have lost her, then he would have been out here dating. And she said that, she wasn't, she was grieving for a while, but she said she realized that she had to let him go, and she took her ring off. She said, I finally took my ring off. And she said, I'm out here dating again. And I love that for us. So she's on BLK. I said, who told you about that? I saw it on a commercial. I said, okay. She said, yeah. She said, I've been getting a lot of hits. She said, honey, they waiting on me to get back with them. I said, I know that's right. I said, I know that's right. So I'm excited for her. I'm so excited. Just excited for us, not to let society lump us in this box where they say just because we're divorced or we're widow, we get out here and date again. I love that for her. So they're going out to dinner. And I said, well, where y'all going? She said, I don't know. I'm going to let him take care of that. I said, there you go. She said, he's going to call me later and he tell me where. I said, there it is. I said, there it is. And he ain't going to be able to play with her. He ain't going to be able to play. Because she was well taken care of. So I know that she's going to stick to her standards and her boundaries. Because she was well taken care of. So I'm excited for her. Really am. So I wanted to talk about the coffee dates. And then I also wanted to come on here and tell y'all, did y'all see the Patreon poll. We are going out. Y'all going with me. So y'all get y'all outfits together. So here's the thing. Are we going to the rooftop? Because I'm going live from Patreon. And I'm so glad that I got Patreon. I can go live and it's private. And I don't have to about people knowing exactly where I'm at in the city. But I'm going live from Patreon. We're either going to the rooftop for jazz tonight, or going on a date to get a free meal. Which one y'all want to do? Y'all go on the rooftop. Y'all hit the poll in my post. It's posted in my community tab. Let me know. We going on the rooftop tonight and I'm going live. I'm gonna be live because I go live from Patreon on Wednesday. Well, even on the date, I'm going live. Y'all let me know where y'all want to go. If we going to the rooftop or we going to on a date. Somebody I really don't like. I might not do it because I really just don't want to use him for a meal. Do y'all ever go out on dates and not like the person and just get a meal? Put it in the chat. Or is it just me? Is it just me? Is that wrong? Have y'all ever did that? I said, do I go or do I want to do a solo date on the rooftop where I can just sit outside on the rooftop, listen to jazz, give me a little drink, and not be bothered? Or should I just go and eat? And then I gotta risk the fact that he wanna touch me and I'm not attracted to him like that. I don't know. Y'all do the poll and then I'll decide. Regardless, y'all going with me. Y'all going with me tonight. We outside tonight. From 7 to 9 or whatever. But the rooftop, they gonna have this saxophonist and they gonna have a vocal tonight and they gonna be doing a tribute to Al Jarreau. It sounds like it's gonna be crunk. And the weather is kind of getting cool here, so I'm thinking this might be my last time to go out on the rooftop. So I'm really looking forward to going on the rooftop. I ain't going out no free meal. Okay, Jay. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Do we just go out for the free meal if we don't like the person, or do we go because we like? I'm really leaning more towards the rooftop, and then just letting y'all hang out with me on the rooftop, and then I'll show y'all entertainment bay because he gonna be there. Just like his little thing. So I'm thinking we gonna go to the rooftop, y'all. Go to the rooftop. Okay, go to the rooftop. We going to the rooftop. All right, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock I should be down there by the time I valet the car and get upstairs and get in there. Then I hit Patreon. I'll go live on my Patreon, and then we'll just chill on the rooftop. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna chill on the rooftop tonight, y'all. So I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna go by myself. Baby girl don't hang out with me no more. She ain't here no more, so she gone doing her thing. So I'm chilling. So I'm going out to the rooftop tonight. I said I'm gonna get up. After I get off work, my time, and man, the traffic ain't up. Oh, the traffic. Well, no, it's not gonna be bad because it start at 7. Well, it's not bad for me because I'm nowhere from the city. I'm like maybe 15 minutes, 15 minutes from the city, and the traffic is coming back. I'll be going against the traffic, I guess. I'm talking about just for a meal. Okay, for a meal. Yeah, I was thinking I don't really like him. I don't really like him like that. I don't really like him. His fingernails dirty. I don't like him. I don't like him. I honestly haven't dated in years. I had a little friend that lived across the country, and I would fly there. Oh, the one and number really isn't going anywhere, but it works for now. Oh, so are you dating? I like my men to be, well, I'm just funny. I don't like a man I don't like that. Me and my ex, we used to go get mani pedis together. That was like our thing. I don't like a man who had that dirt up under their fingernails and their feet be crusty. I don't do that. They don't. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. But that's just me, y'all. That's just me. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's just me, y'all. So I probably won't get with him. I don't think I'm gonna get with him. I think I'm gonna tell him I got something else going on. I'm gonna do like they do at the last minute. Can I get a rain check? Exactly. I'm gonna do like they do me. They do. Can I get a rain check? At the last minute. They be like, that's exactly what it is. I enjoy the benefits without being locked down. Ooh, I do too. I like the fact that I can say, hey, tonight I'm getting my car and I'm going to the rooftop. I hope I can catch when Entertainment Bay come over and try to give me a hug, because every time he see me, he try to, can I have a hug? My baby's my mama, he lame and he creepy. I hope I'm on live with y'all when he do that tonight, so y'all can see him. I'm going to show y'all him anyway. I'm going to show y'all Entertainment Bay anyway. We going out tonight. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Patreon if y'all not already over there. Exclusive videos. I love it over there. Hey Mary, hey, I love it over there. Cause now I can hit live and I know who in Patreon and we can have a good time. So I can video when I can go live when I go out. And y'all, it's just us. It's just us having a good time, you know? So I'm excited about being able to do that for us tonight, where we can go live on my Patreon while I'm at the rooftop. And I'm gonna stay on live. I'm gonna stay on no pressure, call me darling, no pressure. I'm gonna try to stay on live the whole time I'm there with y'all, with y'all, so y'all can see. Because on Patreon, I think you can play music. I don't think it's an issue with music, and even if you all can't hear me, you all will be able to see what's going on in the room. It's a little vibe, y'all. It's a little vibe. So we going out tonight. So y'all get y'all outfits together. Y'all get y'all outfits together. It's the lady, the one that I almost went to jail for touching me. I almost whooped that. Yes. Oh, I like your little outfit. I said, bitch, if you touch me one more time, it's gonna be a problem. She said, I said, bitch, ain't nothing little about me. I said, girl, if you touch me one more time. Somebody told my mama I was so scared. I thought you was finna be fighting. She said, Mama, I got scared. I said, I know you did, baby. And that's why I walked away. Because I was finna shit out of her. But we gonna have a good time. Y'all go watch that video. It's a video on my channel about how I talked about that lady. How I talked about her touching my outfit. What grown woman go up to, what grown woman in her 50s go up to another woman and tug on their clothes and talk about your little outfit cute? Instead of when you go, good sis, girl, you look so cute. I love your shoes. You do too. You look so nice. And dead. I would never touch a grown woman and pull on her clothes. But she was trying to little girl me. Trying to humble me. Because my spirit vexed her spirit. Because y'all know this ain't nothing but flesh. We fight against spirits. And she tried me. And then gonna try to call and check me, and then I cut out even more. I told her, don't you ever touch me again, or it's gonna be a problem. Well, I was just, I wouldn't do that, and I was so mad at that lady. People always said that Tauruses are the problem, but people pick us and pick with us and pick with us, because I'm cool. I'm the most cool, laid back person ever. But once you start picking with me, nah. So I like to be around women who are confident, who are not intimidated. Y'all, there is something beautiful about all of us. And if I had not learned that with my tribe, with my community, because all y'all fine. And there ain't no competing. There's no jealousy. There's no being envious of one another. That's low vibrating insecurity at this age in your life. And I couldn't understand her. Something's off. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. So, but y'all get y'all outfits together, because we going out tonight. We going to the rooftop. We're going to do a little 1, 2, 3. We're going to sashay around the rooftop. I don't know if I think I'm going to sit outside first. And then I may go sit at the bar. But we're gonna hang out tonight, though, y'all. So I just wanted to jump on here and talk to y'all about the coffee dates. I posted something. Let me see. Right, don't touch me. I love giving. I do too. I'll see a woman out. I saw a beautiful woman. I said, "Oh, you look so good. You look so pretty." She said, "Oh, thank you." She said, "I got this dress from the..." And we had like a 15-minute conversation in the parking lot of TJ Maxx. All because I said, "You look so pretty." What's wrong with giving another woman a compliment and not trying to haze? She was humbling me and hazing me. And they did that from the first time I met the group. They all tried me. They all tried. They did. And I know the more I wouldn't say nothing, the more they tried me. And that's why you had that goes back to boundaries. Having boundaries with people. So, but I don't want us to be like that. I don't want us to have that insecurity. That's a bad thing, to be insecure and not happy with you. Not happy with you. You feel like you're lacking something where you have to try to tear another woman down. That's terrible. And I don't never want us to be there. Terrible. But I wanted to come on and talk about the coffee date. I posted in Patreon. I couldn't post it over here, y'all, because the lady was cussing so bad. Woman of Wealth is crazy. It's in Patreon. The woman, pretty much what the woman said is, we don't have no man because we don't know how to use our jawbone. Y'all take it from there. The woman said, we don't have no men because we don't know how to use our jawbone. That's why we single. I holler. And she probably one of them women that's paying 50-50. Exactly. So it's videos in Patreon. Stuff that I can't post over here. I drop it in Patreon just to give us a good kiki during the day. That was hilarious though. Woman of Wealth, I laughed at you for 10 minutes. You know you a fool. So I guess I'll stay single. Mary, you in there. Thanks for joining. Did you see it? You're in there. You should be able to see. You should be able to see the lives, all the lives I saved, y'all. So once you join back and see all the lives. Okay, you saw it. You can see all the lives. I save them behind the paywall. So you can go back and look at the lives, look at anything I post over and over again, anytime you want to. It's there. I'll up. They stay there, you know. But yeah, the woman said, we ain't got no man. She said a lot of stuff. But she said the main reason we ain't got no men, because we ain't got no, what she say, knee pad. We need to get some knee pads. And we need to learn how to use our jawbone. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you use your jawbone 3 times a day and 4 times at night. And then turn around and throw that thing in a circle. You cannot keep a man who don't want to be kept. You cannot keep a man that don't want to be kept. I don't care what you do. Okay? I don't care what you do. You can get him head all day long. If he don't want to be there with you, he ain't going to be there with you. Oh, okay. I was talking about the video I dropped over on Patreon that you commented on with your crazy self, talking about the lady saying your jawbone and we need to get some knee pads. That's why we ain't got no men. You can use every hole. Yeah, if he lit. Yes. I was like, girl, what are you talking about? They don't keep no man. Only thing to keep a man is a man that want to be there. He want to be kept. Come on now. They don't keep no man. So I thought, I was like, it's going to be more than a jawbone. Exactly. But she dropped it over. I dropped it over in Patreon. So if y'all get in there, y'all can see it. But these women are crazy, y'all. They're doing everything they can to come up talking about what to do to get a man and keep a man. What to do to get a man and keep a man. It's a panel on TikTok of old men that talk about why women don't have a man. I'm going to drop their video. The next time they go live, I'm going to drop their live in my Patreon so y'all can see these men on this panel. Half of them look like they got diabetes and high blood pressure. One has a red cup every night he on live, so he probably an alcoholic. All of their skin dry, so you know they're not drinking no water. Limp. And the majority of them are the problem. Have you read the book, Why Men Marry Bitches? Yes. That's a good book. Yes. Yes. Samantha has it. Yeah, I have. That was one of the, I told you, I didn't tell y'all when I first had my divorce, Samantha came to me with a few books and she said, "Hi mama, since you gonna be out there dating, these the books you need to read." And that was one of them. Baby girl came to me, she said, "Ma, since you back out there, you gonna be dating, you need to read these books." Yeah, we have it. We have it. Let me know when you start reading it and we can talk about it. Yes. Very wise. Oh my goodness. Very wise. And she a Capricorn. She gonna give it to me raw and go on. She ain't gonna elaborate on it. She gonna tell me what it is out of love. And Mommy, look, this. And she gone on. She gonna give me that Capricorn love. And then she gone. Yep, that was one of the books she gave me. That's a good read. Let me know when you get into it so we can talk about it. I'm excited. We can talk about it. I read. Okay, you read it already. Okay, we need to talk about it in Patreon. We need to talk about it. Okay. I feel like these men want to be courting. Yes, propose to. They feel that they do. They sassy. Some of them are real sassy. Some of them are real sassy. You gonna get it? Yeah. That's why I like me a good old alpha male. They can be controlling sometimes, but you know, if you can mold them a little bit, but these men do want you to chase them. They think they're the prize. Even the one you heard me talk about Trucker Bay in Patreon, Woman of Wealth. Even he thought he was the prize. You heard me talk about, now how the hell he think he the prize? How the hell Trucker Bay gonna think he the prize, y'all? From the story time that I go over in Patreon Saturday night. Y'all let me know. He was moving like he had a prize. Perfect example, call me darling. He was one of those. The book is good, y'all. That's something we can read together and talk about it if y'all want to. The book is good. We can do it over in Patreon. But I just wanted to jump on here. Y'all know we going out tonight. Y'all, boy, this. Exactly. He think he the prize? Yes, Jay. Lock up. He think he the prize. Locked up. Locked up. And my neighbor leaving. She look cute. If I was out there, I would have told her. Locked up. He think he the prize. And then still be trying to belittle crazy Sonia. But she don't know no better. But she's starting to catch on. She's starting to get tired of it. Trucker Bay reminds me of a guy who tests you to see if you will do something for them before they said step up. Yeah, yes. Yes. Oh, he was always testing me. Oh, and marking his territory. Yes. There's 2 books. Find Me in Love. Okay. Yes. So yeah, but some men, irregardless, they just think they all that in a bag of chips. Cause you know why? Because thirsty women, like that woman that is on the in my Patreon talking about we don't know how to, we nag all the time, we complain all the time, and we just lay on our, y'all, the woman, the stuff she said. The stuff she said, I like, just thirsty. And then so, Shackle Shuffle, Walk of Shame. If you're in here, I got your email. And I'll just let me know when, and I can send you a Zoom link. But yeah, y'all, she's a pick-me for sure. But I hate I couldn't post it over here because her mouth was just terrible. It was just terrible. So I said I'll just drop it in my Patreon. But I see y'all tonight on when we go out. I see y'all tonight about 7. I'm gonna go live. Y'all, I'm coming. Y'all know I gotta get situated and prop myself up so I can turn my camera on. So I want to give y'all a good angle. I want y'all to hear the music too, see the band, and it's real pretty too. When the sun set, it's real pretty. So y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all on Patreon tonight for all people who are in my Patreon. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.